The term FCDA approved became popular after the incoming of the new FCT minister with his controversial nature of the way he's handling the Abuja real estate market. And this has been something that has been in existence for a very long time. But like I stated earlier, it became popular since the introduction of our new FCT minister because of the controversial nature he has in terms of controlling the Abuja real estate market. Now, investors, as they have now taken this said term or this same phrase, and then ask questions in regards of if this said estate or this said land is an FCDA approved land without getting to know what exactly makes up an FCDA approved property in the city of Abuja. In several circumstances and also in several cases, I have been in several conversations with clients and also with investors who are looking to invest into the city of Abuja. They know the term FCDA approved, but they don't know what is making up what an FCDA approved estate is in the city of Abuja. And in this third video, I'll be trying to break down the three components that makes up an FCDA approved properties in the city of Abuja. My name is Alifune David and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities that is sustainable. Now, let's now dive deep into the conversation of FCDA approved properties in the city of Abuja. Like I stated earlier, this said term or this said phrase has been in existence forever and God knows how long, but it became popular since Nyesom Wike got into power because of the demolitions and the revocations. Now, I have stated severally that in the city of Abuja, there are two types of CFO and there are two types of RFO. Before now, when an investor is told that this property is a CFO land or is an RFO land, they don't go ahead to ask the question that is supposed to follow when you are buying real estate in the city of Abuja. And that said question that is supposed to follow is that who allocated that said property that is a CFO? Is it the area council or is it the federal government or the FCDA authorities? Right? These are some of the questions that you should ask when you are told if that property is a CFO in the city of Abuja. Now, there are three major components that makes up an FCDA approved properties in the city of Abuja. First off is that it has to be allocated by the FCDA authorities. And by the FCDA authorities, I mean the preceding authorities in terms of the administration of the land administration in the city of Abuja. The full meaning of FCDA is the Federal Capital Development Authority. They are the preceding authorities when it comes to the land administration in the city of Abuja. And that said land has to be allocated by the FCDA authorities. Secondly, that land has to be following the master plan of the city of Abuja. If you have followed this said YouTube channel for a while, I have shared in several of our videos that Abuja has a master plan. And that said master plan is comprising of the 5 developmental phases of this very city. And in order for that said land to be approved, it has to be in accordance with the master plan of this very city. Now, in Abuja, we have several areas designated for living, right? You have the commercial areas, you have the residential areas, you have the educational areas, you have the religious areas, and all of those said properties that is inside the FCT. Now, you cannot buy a residential property where a commercial property is supposed to be. It will not be approved, right? And then you cannot change land use in terms of the land administration in this very city. Therefore, that land has to be allocated by the FCD authorities and also it has to be in accordance with the master plan of this very city. And the last component that makes up an FCDA approved property is that it has to have a building approval. Now, this is a very tricky one because not a lot of properties currently have a building approval, as it takes time for the building approval to be processed in terms of the prototypes of the estate and also in terms of the planning of that very estate. Therefore, I should also add a caveat that because the property does not have a building approval does not mean it is not genuine. You can ask for the CFO document for you to be able to go and cross-check in the AG's portal, also known as the Abuja Geographical Information System. Now, those are people they are in charge of the land administration in the city of Abuja in terms of documenting the owners of each and every property in this very city. And with you confirming the authenticity of that said property, you can go ahead and then now make purchase or go ahead with the transaction of that very land. These are the 3 main components that makes up an FCDA approved property in the city of Abuja. and do not be scammed when it comes to investing into this very city. To get more insight like this in terms of investing into this very city, do enjoy to subscribe to this channel and reach out to me on the number shown on the screen to get more information as it comes to investing into the city of Abuja. Once again, my name is Alifune David and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in this very city. I'll see you on our next session. Until then, stay safe.